What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We got Hammer Down back. Their season opener for season number 2. They're doing it at Charlotte. It's roughly about 100.5 miles. So we got the Hammer Down season opener 100 at Charlotte here tonight. Greg Wood trying to defend his championship, but has a lot of challengers. Oh, I think we got about 38 drivers here tonight. Somewhere around in there. Definitely a lot of drivers out here. Some you'll see that are familiar from other leagues, some familiar from Hammer Down, as we get ready to go racing. Man, I stacked up a lot of follows today while we were offline. But should be a good one. And we will have the side-by-side view for you guys. Let me go ahead and make sure that's all set up while we get a little bit of qualifying. So how's everybody doing today? Let me know in the chat as we get ready to go racing with our side-by-side. All right, I don't need the side-by-side right now, so let's go back down to the single one. Let's pull up the drop-down. Let's see where people are at right now with the quick times. Currently, Charles Evans starting off fast once again here with the current quick time of a 30.18. And we got John in that second position with a 30.20, and Andrew Hurley. Oh, Parker's to the top of the chart. He's looking, after a disappointing finish to last season in the Xfinity cars, he's looking to go out here and dominate and take a championship. He might be one of Greg Wood's biggest challengers this season in that number 23 machine. Ooh, here's a name we haven't seen in a while. Slide Job Scott sitting there currently in that 5th position. 5th on the chart. He hasn't raced since the last time he ran Hammer Down. So he's got to work those bugs out here tonight in that Blackwater Sud Circle B number 22. Make sure you guys get the likes and shares out there. Let's get the stream out there. And don't forget, we have stars, we have subscriptions, we have Cash App, we have all those good things if you want to support the stream. Remember, we don't charge these leagues for a broadcast, so they can get the money back to the drivers. Let's see, where are we at? Say hello if you're in the chat so I can see it's working. What's up, Puddin'? Thank you for the like. Appreciate it, brother. Spencer Teal, thank you for the like. Who else we got out in here? Alfred Denny, of course. Always Al, thank you for the like. Carbon with the share. Ray, Eldora's a different kind of track. I will say that. I will definitely say that. Thank you for the share, Al. Thank you for the like, Ray. Kelly, thank you for the like. Oh, it's always fun to watch. You know that. All right. Qualifying is over. We're going to go ahead and bring up tonight's starting grid as these guys get lined up here tonight. All I hear is Chris, so let me turn him down. Good luck. Right? It still should be good for you. Still should be good for you, Spencer. So we got Parker's on the pole. Charles Evans in second. John in that 3rd position. Andrew Hurley in 4th. Slide Job Scott's going to slide into that 5th position. Zach Michael in 6th. Christopher Pendle in that 7th position. Ron Morris Jr. and 8th. Tyler Woodard in 9th. Zachary Cleek starting in that 10th position. Greg Wood all the way back in 11th. Our series defending champion out here to defend his championship. Michael in that 12th position. We got Kyle Harbin in that 13th spot. Ray Richer in 14th. Outlaw starting in 15th. Josh Anderson starting in that 16th spot. Dr. Robbie Bobby starting 17th. Kevin Gibney Jr. starting in 18th. Angel Santiago starting 19th. We got some pudding action back there in the 20th position, and Daniel in 21st. Robert Russian starting in 22nd. Timothy McDonald in that 23rd position. Dean all the way back in 24th. Nolan starting in 25th. Dylan McDonald in that 26th position. Todd Cleek in 27th. George Jewell starting in 28th. Alfred starting 29th. John McIntyre starting in 30th. Carl Staton starting 21st. David Mayo 32nd. And Bud is going to round out the field in that 33rd position. We have 33 cars out here set to do battle at Charlotte Motor Speedway. This too soon. Thank you. I appreciate it. Man, we got a lot of likes. Brain King, thank you for the like. Tori. What is that? Jero Tori? Did I say that correct? Thank you for the like. You know, people ask me all the time why I don't say last names. Why? Because sometimes I have trouble with first names. You throw last names in there, it's a whole nother world. We're getting ready to go green flag. Let's go ahead. Build the ticker across the top. Let's go jump up here with Parker since he takes him down the back straightaway. 33 cars. I think that's the most they've had over here at our trucks this season. Most they've had over at Hammerdown. Should be a good one here. Charles Evans up on the top side, getting ready to go racing in that number 53. He was quick last season, just ran into a lot of bad luck. So it'll be interesting to see how he can hold off here today. Guys, if you're new to the stream, make sure you follow and like. And remember, I like to chat with you guys, so make sure you say whatever you want down in the chat, you know, as long as it's respectful. Waiting on the green flag. Green flag is out as Parker gets on the gas. Ooh, Charles spun the tires. We got a stack up. Oh, one into the wall. They're sliding all through the grass pile up on lap number 1 coming to the line. Oof. Hate to see it. Looks like Evans might have spun the tires there on the start. I don't know what gear he started in, but he definitely made a mistake there. Oof, that's a rough one. Let's go back to the green flag and we'll go look from overhead. Let's go jump on with Charles if I can find him. Yeah, we'll just jump up on the blimp, I think. So coming to the start-finish line. I think Charles might have been in the wrong gear. Yep, just spun the tires. Big stack up. A lot of cars caught up in this. A lot down in the grass. Oof. Oh, we got one flipping. What the heck happened to that guy? Was that Todd? Todd flipping like crazy down at the bottom of the screen. Let's go take a look and see exactly what sent Todd. Ooh, it looks like it might have been a little net coat amplifying that. But look at Todd go for a ride here. They get the stack up. He gets into the back of the 97. I mean, these guys are trying to get on the gas. They don't expect this. Ooh. Ooh. Wow, that was crazy. Maybe I'll miss next week, too. Airmail. Todd Cleek through the air. So bad start to a lot of drivers here tonight. Let's go back in to the start. I want to go on board with Charles here. I'm pretty sure he's going to have spun the tires. You guys can hear it better than me. I actually don't have that sound in my ear, so let me know. Does it sound like he spins the tires? I can watch the RPMs. Oh, yeah. He spun those tires. Oh! Unfortunate for the field and even Charles as he gets significant damage on that machine. So Parker's out in front. Slide Job Scott up to that second position as we are already under caution flag number 1 here tonight. I think we're going to have a lot of cars that are going to end up a lap down here. It is showing Greg Wood a lap back, so I think we're going to have a lot of cars. I think there's going to be a lot of cars having issues here today as the radio is going absolutely nuts right now as they try to figure this out. But Parker's out in front, Scott in second, Chris Pendle in third. Tyler Woodard. Look, we got guys up 20 positions and stuff because of this. Nolan up 20 spots into that 5th position. Dean's going to be up 18 spots in that number 56. Puddin's going to be in that 12th position, or up 12 spots at 8th. So a lot of drivers making out on this deal, but a lot having a bad night. Yeah, that's what it's showing. Unfortunate. I think they're going to give wave rounds because that happened essentially at the start-finish line. So I think they're going to get these guys back on the lead lap. I think is what I just heard over race control. Because this all happened before the start-finish line, it definitely did play a role on goofing up that timing. So there are probably a few people that got caught a lap down that shouldn't have been. Not a good start for Carl and his first race back in a while in that number 88, getting damage on the front of that thing. Hey, I saw you bought a new house, Nathan. How is it? Were you signed up, Matt? So it looks like they're getting a good portion of these guys back on the lead lap. As we are completing lap number 5 as they come across the line this time by. How's everybody doing here tonight? Let me know in the chat. So tell me about that new house, Nathan. I saw the picture of you guys all in front of it. I meant to comment, but man, it has been crazy for me. So Mark and Slide Job Scott, that's going to be our front row there with Chris Pendle in 3rd, Tyler Woodard 4th, Nolan 5th, Dean in 6th. Dr. Robbie Bobby starting in that 7th position. Charles all the way back to 8th after that. Angel in 9th. Angel, the big gainer there, 9th position, 7th positions in that number 90. Andrew Hurley back to the 10th position. Ron Morris in 11th. Robert Rushing in 12th. Puddin in that 13th position. Timothy 14th. Alfred in 15th. Dylan McDonald in that 16th position. Greg Wood's going to be back there in 17th. Kyle Harbin in 18th. You just got jibbed by the Gibster in that 19th position. Ray in 20th. So these guys are getting this figured out. They may delay the start. I don't know. Tomorrow we're running the race. We're running Wide Open Wednesday. So I'm sure I'll see them tomorrow night. So these guys are getting lined up. Oh, we still got at least one more lap of pace in here as these guys try to figure it out. It looks like they got a lot of these guys back on the lead lap. It looks like Outlaw, Michael, Todd, and Bud are still the ones that are down laps. Bud down multiple laps in that number 83. Some of these guys deciding not to use their fast repairs already. I don't blame them. There's still a lot of racing left. Josh Anderson in that number 7 machine coming off pit road right now, currently in the 27th position, but it looks like he's going to get passed by a few people coming out of pit road. So there are 2 stages. First stage will be on after the completion of lap 20. Second stage will be on the completion of lap 40 here with the top 10 all receiving points based on where they are in the stage. I think we'll be getting 1 to go this time by. It looks like most of the drivers are back on the lead lap. What's up, No Pants? I don't know. You're not out there right now. Oh, they got 1 to go, but they might end up delaying it there as we still got some people a lap down as we are 6 laps complete in this one. right, so they did delay it, so we got at least one and a half more laps pacing as these guys are making their way around. I do know a couple guys are a couple laps down, as we're about to see where everybody kind of is right now as it comes around. Carl's on pit road. It looks like Todd Cleek 1 lap down. He may have taken that wave around already. And Barnes is 3 laps down in that number 83. I think he did take one of those wave rounds as they come around. Got Outlaw pulled down. He's got an extra wave around there in that number 12. Why you gotta take this season off? What do you got? You got some life stuff going on. Nicholas, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Who deserves some time off? Me? Or John? No kidding. John doesn't deserve time off. He's had a whole, I don't know how many seasons of no pants sitting at home. All right, we are 1 to go to green right now. It looks like they're not going to delay it again. We'll make sure. Oh, they are delaying it. As I was saying that, they delay it 1 more lap. I think that Bud is the last one that they got to get back. No, Todd is 1 lap down. Bud is multiple laps down still. I don't know if they're going to do everybody or just those two, or just Todd. So they are going to go green and next time by. For sure, I just heard race control say that green flag will be next time by. If you guys missed it, there was a huge stack up. I don't know. I get more people on Facebook, Mike, and there's a lot of people over on YouTube right now. John, how's the stream over there at YouTube? Yeah, he take off the season so he can figure out how to drive. It looks like Twitch is the only one. That's funny. It looks like Facebook's running smooth right now, and no problems there. And I don't think there's any issues over there on YouTube, so those might be the 2 best choices, Mike. Let me know whichever one you go over to. All right, yeah. So Johnny No Pants says, stream looks good over there as we are 1 to go finally for the green flag. Looks like we got a couple guys that still might, no, they might catch the field. I think they got the waiver out. So it looks like Harold Barnes is going to be the one car that's going to be at least a lap down here. A couple laps down when we take the green flag. Appreciate it, Johnny. All right. Hey, look, speaking of Johnny No Pants, Goose Graphics on the side of that number 23. As we get ready to go racing here at 9 laps complete. Steve, thank you for the like. Green flag is out as Parkers gets on the gas. Scott up high, dropping like a rock. Here comes Chris Pendle in that number 16, heading down across the line, heading down into turn number 1 and 2, side by side with Scott. Scott lets him go. Then Chris pushes up the track out of turn number 1 and 2. Parker's looking to pull away. We're going to go side-by-side action. You know why? Because it is crazy in the back. So we're going to go back there and look at that. You can watch the lead battle on the right-hand screen. But look at all the craziness at the back of the pack as these guys try to get around damaged vehicles as Parker's continues to lead. Chris in second. Slide job Scott in third. Absolute chaos at the back of the track as these guys try to get around these damaged trucks, figure out their damaged trucks if they have damage. as they head through turn number 1 and 2, down the back straightaway. Here comes Scott looking for the lead. You gotta give me a minute here, Mike. I will get it here in a second. As we look back through the field, Scott out front. Ooh, we got some crazy moves, but here's Gibney making a shot for that 14th position as he pulls up underneath John. Out of turn number 2, give Gibney that 13th spot, but look at this battling further back in the pack. Hold on, guys. I am going to share this link over on Twitch for Michael. Give me 1 second. As they battle. Ooh, Harbin in the 08. That is. Who is the 08? 08 is David Bale. Might have made a little contact there. Harbin getting the position as they come out of turn number 2. Definitely getting a little dicey up here in the pack, as these guys are still trying to figure things out. Mayo stuck up on the top side. Michael, that link is coming over to you right now. There's the link to YouTube. As these guys are getting dicey, the leader's single file. Yeah, you know, right? Neat Hill and Bestwick. Woodard. Yes. All right, let's move up to the field. Greg Wood sitting back here in the 18th position. He got caught up in that incident at the beginning of the race. As we slide up here, as Charles Evans continues to fall back in that number 53 machine. Through turns number 1 and 2, got some side-by-side racing as Harmon tries to get around the 89 of Robert Rushing, working the inside down the back straightaway into turn number 3 as I just watched Scott just about hit the wall coming out of turn number 4 as he tries to chase down Parkers. So the battle for the lead is over on the right-hand side as we watch the battle currently for the 15th position, as it looks like Harbin's going to go ahead and take that one. Just behind that, we got Knievel out here battling hard as he is trying to fight for his life. Here comes Zachary Cleek. That's a new paint scheme. That shiny number 11 as they set down into turn number 3 and 4 side by side up underneath the Keystone. Number 98 of Puddin Knievel. Puddin definitely has a little bit of damage, or a lot of bit of damage on that number 98 as we get to the right side as they head down the front straightaway. Down into turn number 1 and 2. He's going to make his way around these guys, slide up into that position up ahead of George Jewell as Jewell works his way up underneath the 53 of Charles Evans. Charles dropping like a bad habit in that number 53. Charles Evans struggling. He had the quick time here, but definitely struggling with that truck ever since spinning the tires on that restart, or on the initial start. Remember, we got the battle for the lead over there on the right-hand side as we watch Carl Statton working up underneath Outlaw in that number 12, side by side. Statton with that nose damage. It looks like they're making their way around on the outside. Carl going the wrong way. First time back on. First time I've seen him on in a while. I know he's done a couple of races, but he's got a new setup, so it'd be interesting to see how he does with that setup. I'll be honest with you, the truck looks a little more stable than usual, so I got a feeling he's got to be liking it in that number 88. Other than having the damage. The damage is definitely affecting him. Ooh, here comes the 2 of McIntyre up underneath Greg Wood. Can't make the move as they stay nose to tail out of turn number 4. McIntyre putting the pressure on Greg Wood as they come out of turn 4, coming across the line. We're going to get the first stage break of the race this time by. Let's go back down to, well, let's watch the 10th position. So 10th position is they got a battle here between Angel and Dean for that 8th spot. Dean down low, Angel up high. When these guys cross the line, the caution flag's going to come out. Well, when Nolan right behind him crossed the line. Out of turn 4, Angel's going to keep the 8th spot. Dean back to 9th as Nolan's going to come across the line in that 10th position. Caution flag is out for stage break number 1. I bet you a lot of guys were happy about that one and getting that stage break, as their trucks were definitely not happy, especially some of those with damage. So we got Parker's, Slide Job Scott, Chris Pendle, Tyler Woodard, Andrew Hurley, Dylan McDonald. Dylan McDonald up 20 spots. John, Angel, Dean, and Nolan rounding out the top 10, all grabbing bonus points for the first time this season here in the opener at Hammer Down. Some good racing there, as they had a good green flag run. All right. All right, I'm going to scroll down through here as I scroll through. As Carl has back here with that number 88, definitely a ton of damage. Looks like the 47 is going to stay out. That's going to be Andrew Hurley. He's going to try and get that lap led in that number 47. But guys, under this break, I'm going to go ahead and check on my kids because it is bedtime for them. So give me 1 minute and I will be right back. All right, guys, we are back here live as Andrew stays out in that number 47. Definitely playing a little strategy. Not only is he getting a lap led, he's going to save an extra set of tires, unless he used one on that first incident, but I don't think he did. But he's out in front of the field. Scott in second, Dylan third, John fourth, Dean fifth, Alfred in sixth, Mark in seventh, Pendle in eighth, Gibney in ninth, and Woodard in that 10th position. So it'll be interesting to know what strategy people might have had here today, as we are 23 laps, coming to complete 24 laps in this one, as we got at least, a lap and a half left here of pacing. I think we're going to get one to go to green this time by. I believe they're at 2 to go. Andrew out front, Slide Job Scott in second, Dylan third, John fourth as they come through turn number 3 and 4. All right. So Andrew out there, you know, we've seen him over at KMM when I used to broadcast KMM, so we're definitely familiar with that name. We all know good old Slide Job Scott. Dylan, that's a newer name for me, is he's got damage on the back bumper of that thing. As they get one to go to green, as John pulls up in that absolute automated security. number 54 up on the top side of that second row as we get ready to go green flag racing here. Nice. All right. Is it better over there? But Mike, I've thought about, like, the biggest thing is because I'm not a partner over on Twitch, I could be, but I've chosen not to be. And that would probably stop some of the issues with the buffering. It would stop the issues with the buffering. I just choose not to, because if I become a partner over there, you're technically not allowed to stream on multi-stream on other platforms. So that's why I don't get as good a service over on Twitch. All right, guys. And YouTube's usually really good. I mean, Facebook does great. I love the interaction on the Facebook side. I think the interaction is better on Facebook, but YouTube, the stream quality is probably better. As the green flag getting ready to come out. Green flag is in the air as they come across the line. Andrew out front, Scott in second as they battle side by side for third. We got Dylan and John side by side into turn number 1 and 2. God, Dylan's keep it down as he slid up a little bit, but they get single file. Looked like we had one up into the wall. Who was that? Was that the 97 and Nolan in the wall? Definitely had a car on the wall in 1 and 2, but let's do it was. Oh man, they are pushing it hard into 3 and 4. They have those fresh tires. They want to make whatever ground they can as they look a little loose. Coming out of turn number 4. Angel down on the bottom, up underneath Nolan as they head down across the line into 1 and 2. Nolan works his way down, chopped in front of Herman to secure that 13th position. That was a move by that number 97. Harvin's going to take it anyway as he moves down to the bottom. It is getting dicey up front. Let's go up front as Scott is going for the lead in that 22, coming out of turn 4. Now remember, Andrew didn't take tires, as these guys with tires are definitely loose behind him. We're going to see how big of a difference, if at all, that makes. We just seen Scott was not able to make the pass, and that definitely got Dylan pretty good as he is knocked back to the fourth place, and he might be going the wrong way in a hurry. Here he comes fighting back on the outside, down the back straightaway, heading towards turn number 3, trying to pull up next to John. He's got Chris Pendle up underneath him, pushing through the middle of turn number 3. Out of turn 4, Pendle up underneath them. Wow, John. Oh no, we got one into the wall. That is Dylan in the wall. No caution flag as he keeps it from bouncing out in the track as the field goes around. Got more contact further back. Unfortunate situation for Dylan as he grabs that wall down the front straightaway. John totally chopped up on him. I mean, I know he didn't mean it, but because of whatever reason, it pushed him up the track and into the wall as here comes Pendle. Side by side with Andrew. He's going to take the lead. Now, if you ask Pendle, he hates this track. This is one of his worst tracks, and now he is out front. We just had that conversation before the race, and he just pulled away from Andrew. Look at the move. He just pulled a half a second as they're wrecking at the back of the pack. Ron Morris caught up in this one. Caution flag is out. Wesley, thank you for the follow. Let's go take a look and see what happened here. Ron Morris up on the high side. Oh, he's going to clear himself low, but Outlaw was there. Both wrecking him in turn 1 and 2. Look at that net code. Oh my God, who hit him? Who went underneath him? Ooh, the 07. George Jewell, nowhere to go. Let's go take a better, let's jump in the cockpit of him. He's got Ron flipping. We're going to back it up. I know it's not normal, but we're going to back it up. Watch. Ooh, wow, and nowhere to go. He gets into Outlaw, putting caught up as they got him spinning. Oh, it looked like Outlaw might have gotten contact further up. There were multiple wrecks through that one. Unfortunate for a lot of drivers there. Eric, thank you for the like. Appreciate it, brother. Dang, that sucked for a lot of drivers. Puddin caught up. Let's go take a look and see. Oh, that's after. Here comes Dr. Robbie Bobby. Nowhere to go, just clips. Oh, outlaws. Oh, Puddin smoked him. Oh, no. Right in the back of... Let's jump in the cockpit. Ooh! He had nowhere to go. Did you see that? Did you see when the 08 pulled out in front of him? I know, I've seen that. All right, let's go take a look at this. Let's go off the gearbox. Watch. He clips Outlaw, gets sideways. Beautiful save and nowhere to go here. Oh, massive hit there. As Puddin gets into the back of him. Facebook page is MDiTV. They're all the same. MDiTV. Why is it, is YouTube giving you an issue, Michael? All right, so Chris out in front in that number 16 machine. Looking pretty good in that 16 machine. John having a great run here in that second spot. Slide job Scott in that third position. Parker's is in that fourth spot. Woodard up in the fifth spot, having a great run here tonight. Dean in sixth. Gibney still alive back here in that 11th position, and Alfred Denny in 8th. Greg Wood in that 9th position, trying to recover from getting caught in that first accident. I believe he might have had to use his fast repair earlier too. Now we got Angel currently sitting in 10th. John in 11th, Nolan 12th, Zachary Cleek in 13th. Michael sitting in that 14th position. John Anderson. You know, I could do this and you guys could get the whole view. John Anderson sitting here in that, or sorry, Josh Anderson's currently sitting in that 15th position. Robert Rushing in that 16th spot. Carl Statton in a 17th. Evans back here after starting on the outside pole in 18th, as these guys are getting ready to go racing here again. Remember, lap 40, at the end of lap 40, we're going to have not a competition caution, but a stage caution. So they don't have too much time, just got to keep it clean for a little while. As we're getting some more likes in there. Thank you guys for the likes. Oh, yeah. I get it. Just look up MDiTV. It'll pop right up. All right, there. Side by side, getting ready to go green as they head down into turn number 3. Let's go side by side. We'll keep the leaders over there in the front, and we're going to go run shotgun. Let's see. Let's go run with Scott. We'll jump on his onboard as they get ready to go green flag racing. See what it looks like to start from that third position. As they come out of turn number 4, getting ready for the green flag. Green flag is out as they get down the front. As Chris has a nice jump. Scott second. John in third. Parker's in that 4th position as they battle side by side, further back from 3rd on back. E-Stop, thank you for the like. As I'm going to go ahead and jump outside of the car as they come down the back straightaway. We can get rid of that. As they're side by side from third on back, Parker's making his way back up to the third position in that number 23. Remember, Parker's was our pole setter. As John, I'll tell you what, John has been tough to pass here in that 54. Currently working that outside as Parker's is just not able to get around him. Finally clears him into 1 and 2, out of turn 2. Parker set to set his sights on Scott as they come down the back straightaway. He's going to go low as they head into turn number 3. Side by side for second as we had one blink out there as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Big run as Woodard's going to try and follow Parker's. Oh, him and Scott almost get together. Coming to the line. Woodard strong down on the bottom side below Scott. He's going to clear Scott into 1 and 2 as Scott's going to try shut the door on John. Oh, we got a wreck in the back. Wreck in the back as we got one up into the wall. It looked like it was Carl. Turned around the wrong way, and they just said this is going to be the end of the stage because this will run into lap number 40. But Carl getting turned around there. Let's go take a look and see exactly what happened there. I caught it. Oh, Anderson got the apron. Anderson got the apron, slid up into Carl. That stacks Carl up in just contact as Carl and Kyle get together. Southern grown teammates. Caution flag is out. Unfortunate for Carl in that number 88. Not sure if he ended up using his fast repair or not, but he's got a ton of damage on that thing. All right, guys. I don't know if you guys got an opportunity to watch. It definitely looks a little better over on, or sounds a little better on Spotify. But we started a podcast yesterday. We got the live actual stream version of it as these guys come on pit road. Here on Facebook, the podcast section is not working for some reason, trying to figure that out. But Spotify, you can look up Within the Sim or MDiTV, probably is the quickest way to pop it up. Go check it out. Also, tomorrow we got the Fulton Cup Series running at Watkins Glen. Robbie looking to take his first victory over there as he has been working hard. Timothy McDonald stays out in that number 18 machine to lead a lap. He might not even take tires. I don't know yet, but either way, caution flag is out, but you guys don't want to miss that. And then every Monday nights, we're going to be doing the podcast live here at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then at 8:45 p.m. every Monday night for the next 5 more Mondays anyway. We got the Road to Pro Butt Kicker Late Model Series live here, top split on MDiTV. You guys don't want to miss that. That is an absolute show. Some of the best drivers looking to make their way into the Pro Series for $25,000 worth of prizes. Those guys are definitely racing hard. It's intense, and you don't want to miss it. But, guys, just let me know if you want to support the stream. There's so many different ways. We got our Patreon. We got Venmo. We got Cash App. We got stars. We got subs. Man, check those out. We're going to have some options there for you guys, too. That's some little benefits that are going to be coming soon. So make sure you guys support the channel as Timothy leads that lap, comes into pit road to get those tires. And Mark Parkhurst is going to inherit the lead in that number 23. It looks like the 08 of David Mayo is going to have the opportunity to take the waiver out here as Timothy did come to pit road. I appreciate it. Yeah, I know you're always out here. I try and have fun. I like interacting with you guys. It's my favorite part. Somebody asked me the other day, I've had a couple people ask me recently, why don't I say more last names? Well, because sometimes these first names are hard enough to say, but I just don't want to butcher people's names. And, you know, it is a broadcast of a race, but it's still a gaming stream. And, you know, we try and have a little bit of fun here. I want to conversate with you guys, not overthink it. Just have a good time. Definitely fun. This race, when we've had those green flag laps, has definitely been fun. Really only one major misstep here on coming to the green on lap number 1. Other than that, just a couple little incidences. Normal wrecking and some stage breaks. But it's been amazing to see the channel grow. And I'll tell you what, I didn't know what to expect out of the show that I did yesterday, but it was an absolute blast. I had a good time. Robbie and Robbie's going to be back every week now. He's going to be my co-host over there on Within the Sim. We definitely worked well together. I can't wait till next week. We're definitely going to be more organized. You know, the first time doing one, I think it turned out pretty good. A lot of good feedback. But definitely some more cool stuff to come. We're going to have interviews with real-life drivers that are on iRacing. You know, people that are just involved big on iRacing. All kinds of cool things happening on the show. So make sure you set those notifications for 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Mondays. Listen in, have a little chat with us. Also, that'll only be on Facebook. Also, we have the stage on Discord. You can come in there and listen to it there. If you don't want to have Facebook up, you're out driving around, whatever the reason, you can jump on Discord. You're muted on your end. You can come into the stage and just give us a listen. There's really not any visuals during the show. It's just a bunch of talking, so you really don't need the video. But we're getting ready to go green flag racing as we come out of turn 4. Pace car is in. Parker's after the I think he got the stage win. Comes out across the line with Tyler Woodard following in tow in that number 77. Chris Pendle on the outside, dropping back to third. As Dean tried to look up underneath slide job Scott. Dean has made his way up to the 5th position. When we did, it looks like Tyler Woodard looking for the lead. When we did what was it? I can't even think it. The round table. Dean was awfully strong, and I think he was strong in the first season of Hammer Down. But guys, watch for that number 56 machine, because he could definitely be a contender for the championship. But Parker still out front. Woodard close behind him. Pendle third. Slide job Scott in fourth. John looking to the outside. John has been fast in that number 54. He's looking to be a contender, and look who snuck their way up to that 6th position. Kyle Harbin, as we got a wreck at the back. Oh, these guys trying to wreck, checking up for the caution. But Outlaw having issues at the back. Let's go take a look and see what happened here. What happened here? Did that bring out the caution? That was weird. That was definitely weird. Not really sure what happened there, but caution flag is out. Oh, they have iRacing cautions are on. That's why the caution came out. Outlaw manually disconnecting in that number 12. I don't know what happened there. As we are under caution here once again, let's go ahead and go live. It's on replay. As we got a couple cars down pit road, here comes Harbin and Dean. 23 laps to go. These guys coming down on pit road, taking advantage. Going to take those tires as they played some strategy. They're going to have a few less laps on these tires. Will it be an advantage or enough of an advantage to make a difference? So Tyler Woodard in that second spot. I'll tell you what, he's got to be the surprise of the race. We've steadily seen him improving in that number 77. He's out here contending for a victory here today. Could he steal one? Could Tyler steal one in that number 77? I mean, I remember over at Southern Grown watching Tyler when he was still trying to get it all figured out. Now he's out here running steady, currently in that second spot. No surprise about Parker's out front. But I'll tell you what, a lot of that probably having to do with having great teammates. I know I'm running with Spencer and Parker's probably definitely working. Johnny No Pants on his team. I know those guys always working together, trying to get each other better. We got 22 laps to go as they cross the start-finish line. Chris Pendle talking about, oh, I'm probably just going to ride around in the back. I suck at this track. That's what he told me before the race. I hope he finishes top 3 so I can talk to him. Slide job Scott in the 4th position. John in 5th. John Batista. Am I saying that right, John? Let me know. In that 5th position. John McIntyre in the 6th position. Robert Rushing in 7th. Angel 8th. Zach 9th. And Gibney in 10th. That's our top 10 as we are getting ready to go green flag. Probably next time by. I believe it's 2 to go to green. Parker's, man, he's going to start the season out right. Definitely didn't like how last season ended. And he is looking to show that he should have won that one here tonight, or last season. Definitely has some speed in that number 23 once again this season. All right, it should be 1 to go this time by. Let's go check. We got Dean at the back of the pack after that pit stop. So is George Jewell, Charles, and Carbon looking to make some looking to make some late race runs here. Greg Wood, last season's champion, currently in the 12th spot, been quiet all night, not really contender. Can he move his way back up in that number 78 and contend for a victory here tonight? Side by side, we got 1 to go to green here as we get ready to go through turn number 1 and 2. Let's go side by side once again. And we're going to jump on board. Let's see. Do it. Let's jump on board with Kevin Gibney as they get ready to start this one. We got the leaders over on the right-hand side. We're on board with Kevin Gibney as he comes down the back straightaway. They're getting ready to wind him up. He's right behind Angel in that number 90. No pressure, Kevin. No pressure. All right. Coming through turn number 3 and 4, when will Parker set him off? You can see him over there on the right-hand side, side by side with Tyler Woodard. We're on board with Kevin Gibney Jr. Let's go ahead and pull up that information down at the bottom as they get ready to go green flag. Masshole menace. Green flag is out as they come across the line side by side, heading down towards turn number 1. Gibney in this number 31. Watching him stack up in front of him. Looks like Parker's is going to take the lead, and Chris is going to slide into second as we sit on board with Gibney as Gibney looks to set it into turn number 3. Side by side for the lead. Down on the bottom side is Chris. Hates this track. 16 out of turn number 4. Down across the line. He's going to lead this lap. Gibney in this number 31 machine trying to battle up through the field as he's going to follow Angel down to the bottom side as the leaders are still side by side up ahead. Chris is going to slide up in front of. Wow, it's getting exciting. In front of Parker's. Parker's going to cross him over his head down into turn number 3. They almost made contact there as Parker sends it in as we can watch this from Gibney's view as they're just up ahead as he's all over the back of Angel. Down the front straightaway, single file. No, not quite. These guys are going to go side by side just in front of them as they're still side by side for the lead. We're going to go jump on board here with... Oh, man, that's close as we're on board with Pendle on the outside as they head down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Here comes Parker's fighting back down low, side by side, still for the lead. Out of turn, oh, Pendle gets the wall. Out of turn 4. That's going to cost him. He's going to slide back. Big hit for Pendle as he's falling back in that number 16. He's going to fall back in line in that 5th spot, but he definitely has some damage on this thing. That number 16 has got some damage on the front. He's going to have to keep it tucked in behind Woodard as they head down through turn number 3. As Woodard makes a move, or tries to make a move on Slide Job Scott. Out of turn number 4, Parker's out front. The 54 of John Batista in that 2nd spot. Am I saying that wrong? It is exciting up here at the front of the pack. Robert's been having... Where did Robert go? He was up front. Robert's currently in the 10th spot, up 12 positions tonight. Definitely in a good spot as they're single file for the lead. Go back and see how Robert's doing back here. Robert in that number 89 machine. Currently comfortably in 10th, but here comes Greg Wood side by side with Zach Cleek. Greg Wood's going to get around him for that 11th spot. Greg making a push forward. He's got Andrew Hurley right behind him. Leader still single file as we watch back here in the field as Greg Wood takes it away. Andrew up underneath Cleek now as they come down the back straightaway. Side by side just behind him, but Greg Wood is starting to put the pressure on Robert Rushing. He's closing in as they come down the front straightaway as Zach and Andrew side by side, door to door into turn number 1. We need to go to the lead as John is making a move on the number 23 at Parker's. He looks to the high side. Here comes Slide Job Scott. He wants a piece of the action as he's pushing Parker's down into turn number 3. John losing a little bit of ground, but he's going to gain it back out of turn number 4. Side by side coming to the line. Look at this power move by the number 54 on the top side. He might have just had the lead at the line as they come down to turn number 1 and 2. Side by side still. Parker's trying to clear him. John just behind him as they come out of 2. I'll tell you what, you couldn't have separated them with a piece of paper. John looking back to the outside, heading down into turn number 3. The pressure is up as we got 13 laps to go. Out of turn number 4. Oh, John losing a little bit of ground as here comes Scott looking up underneath him out of turn number 4. Side by side for second, they almost make contact. Tyler just sitting in the wake in that number 77. Awful patient, just waiting for a mistake and an opportunity. And they're racing side by side all through the field. But this is the battle to watch. Scott down low, John up high into turn number 3. Oh, Scott pushes up. He gets into John in the wall. Wrecking out of 4. Yellow flag is out. No! Greg Wood gets caught up. Oh, more contact. Still wrecking. Still wrecking out of turn number 4. Caution flag is out with 11 laps to go. Oh. Scott slides up the track and gets into John. That's probably gonna be an EOL for Scott, as he's probably gonna end up being the cause of caution here. But we're gonna go back up here. We're gonna jump up on, oh, this is past that point. But Scott definitely slides up on John. Definitely unfortunate for that number 54. He had a great run going here tonight. Scott sends it in hard. He sends it in deep. Pushes up the track out of 4. Gets into John. And it's just all over with from there. They just all stack in. He is... Ooh. Ooh. The dominoes fell. Uh-oh, somebody gave me some stars. Hold on, I'll take a look. Mike, thank you for the stars. I appreciate the 99 stars, bud. Man, that is so unfortunate. So unfortunate. I feel so bad for John. I see you found us over there on Facebook now. We're going to go jump on board with John. We're going to watch the blimp this time. Everybody's stacking in. Nowhere to go. John just trying to stay out the way. Ooh. Tyler does a good job not getting turned. Wow, the two of McIntyre does a great job. Greg Wood absolutely clobbers him. Oh, he gets it so many times. Unfortunate. Great run tonight, though, out of that number 54 machine. Let's go see if we can go find Greg Wood. Where is Greg? Greg Wood in that number 78. I thought he got into him. Didn't Greg get into him? Maybe he didn't. Maybe it wasn't Greg. Maybe it was the 18. I don't know. I thought it was Greg Wood that got into him. Anyway, caution flag is out. Parker's out front. Scott in second. Scott did get the EOL here, I believe. Where is Scott? Scott's currently in that 12th position. Mick, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, guys. As we had 9 laps to go, we're going to get a shootout. There are 2 opportunities at green white checkers in this league. There was a wreck in 10th. Who was in 10th? All right, so we got first, second, third, fourth, fifth. We're going to go back this way just so. Was Gibney involved? All right, we're going to go ahead, pop up on the blimp here. That way, if there's an issue right through here, we're going to see it. All right, looking to see what might have happened through here. Yeah, he definitely. Oh, I think this might be where they're Andrew all over the back of Robert. Oh, Robert gets into Gibney. That's what you're talking about. Gibney turned up into the 38. Yeah. So definitely a couple issues here. And these guys just kind of drive in through the accident. They probably thought they were the accident. The caution. I see it. Good look, Night King. I didn't know there was a wreck there. All right. So Parker's out here. He's going to get the green flag with 7 laps to go. Can he fight these guys off? Can he fight these guys off? We're going to find out. Sam Peck, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Guys, if you aren't following the stream, make sure you follow it, like, and share as we get ready to go. Green flag racing for a 7-lap shootout. This is going to be a good one. I'll tell you what, Woodard looking strong, and look at McIntyre. McIntyre made a heck of a move there to not hit John Batista. So let's see if he can take advantage of it. He does have some damage on the right side as they get ready to go. Green flag racing out of turn number 4. When will Parker's fire him off? Right? Green flag is out as Parker's gets out in front. Tyler's second as they battle for that 3rd position further back. It's always good when they don't get hurt. Look at Robert. Robert rushing up to the 3rd spot. He's going to slide down and gets a massive run on Tyler. Oh, we got a yellow flag already. All right, it looks like We had some issues. All right, it looks like somewhere around Kyle Harbin, I think I saw a stack up. Let's go see if we can take a look and see what happened here. A lot of stack ups here. Ooh, Angel got in the wall. There's a bunch of people stacking up and then absolute chaos further back. David Mayo probably getting the worst of that one. Big stack up. Oof. There's definitely been some netcode because I don't think Mayo actually. Oh, that's a weird netcode. Yeah, there's definitely some weird netcode going on here too. Caution flag is out with 6 laps to go. Yeah, that was a rough start. That got you right from the get. It's all right. There's always next week, bud. Always next week. All right, 5 laps to go. We're probably going to get 2 or 3. We're probably going to end up with a natural green-white checker here as we are under caution once again. 5 laps to go. Parker's absolutely dominating here tonight in that number 23. Where's Pendle? Oh, Pendle's way back here. Does Pendle have damage on that thing? He does have a little bit, but I don't think that's enough to slow him down. So Pendle back here in the 20th position. I don't know how many spots he can make up. This is looking pretty good for Parker's here tonight. But don't count out Tyler Woodard, as Tyler has had an absolute beast here in that number 77. Could he pull off the upset and get around Parker's? And how hard will he battle him for the win, knowing that they're both teammates? That's going to be the question. And then we got Robert Rushing right behind him up 19 spots in that number 89. That thing's looking pretty clean. And John McIntyre in that number 2 machine, he's up 26 spots in 4th. Zachary Cleek, we've seen him in the back of the pack battling out, currently in 5th. And Hurley led some laps earlier, strong on old tires, up to 6th. Kyle Harbin up to that 7th position. Michael in that number 19 in 8th. Josh Anderson sitting in 9th. Slide job Scott back up to the 10th spot. Charles Evans, our outside pole sitter, has a ton of damage on the front of that number 53. That thing is beat in. But I'll tell you what, does he have anything that can carry him up to the front of the pack? Cleek can do it. I mean, Cleek has been getting better and better every season I see him in. For sure, 100%. I was actually just talking about that yesterday, I think it was, about how much better Cleek has gotten. Poor Todd got caught up early, went through the air. But Todd, he's got some speed too in that number 4. It's a shame that he got caught up in that first wreck and sent through the sky. Will we get 1 to go this time by? Is this going to be a natural green-white checker with the option of 2 more? Or will we run into overtime on this restart? Coming across the line, let's see what happens here. Will the lights go off? Pace lights are off. This is going to be a natural green-white checker. That means we're going to have 2 attempts at a green-white checker if they can't do it this time. Parker's is going to line them up side by side, and we're going to go with the side by side. And we're going to jump on board with... Let's jump on board with Cleek down on the inside. Let's see if that inside can get rolling. We'll jump on with Cleek on this restart. So can Parkhurst, I mean, that is the question. Can Parkhurst hold these guys off as we get ready to go green flag racing? We're watching from Zachary Cleek's number 11 down on the inside. Can he make the moves to pull off the upset? Or will Tyler Woodard pull off the upset? Or is it going to be the expected Mark Parkhurst for the win? Dominating performance here today in that number 23. Amy, what's up? Thank you for the like. I don't know if Robbie sent you. For some reason, I'm having issues with the actual podcast format on Facebook. All right, getting ready to go green out of turn number 4. When will Parker set him off? Green flag is out as Parker gets on the gas. Cleek's going to lose a little bit of ground as Andrew on the outside is going to make it slide up in front of him. Cleek going to get all on the back bumper. That too has that damage that is definitely affecting him as Zachary definitely slides back up into that 5th position up underneath him. Out of turn 4, the leaders, nose to tail, Parkhurst and Woodard. They're going to run down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. They're looking for the white flag. Cleek is looking for 4th. They get a big run on rushing. Out of turn number 4. White flag is in the air. This one is going to be official. Side by side back here. We're going to go jump up on the leaders as Parkhurst. Oh, we got contact here. As Parkhurst continues to lead. Out of turn number 2. Nose to tail. Tyler on his butt into turn number 3. Will Tyler try to make a move? Down through 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4. Season opener winner as the checkered flag is in the air is going to be Parkhurst with the win. Tyler 2nd, Andrew 3rd, Robert rushing 4th. Kyle Harbin makes his way up to 5th. What a run here tonight as that's going to be the race here tonight. 67 laps as they make it the official length. No overtime. Green. That was a natural green-white checker. Let me go ahead and mute that chat so I can bring somebody in. All right, I got to do one thing real quick. It's going to make the screen a little bit silly here, but I have my headset on surround, and it's always funny when I'm talking to people when it's like that. I'm going to take it off surround. And we will jump over here. I'm going to turn off the surround sound here, and we're going to go find our race runner-up as Parker's out there celebrating much like he should. All right, let's go find our 3rd place finisher. Andrew Hurley, where are you? Looking. I don't see Hurley in the chat. Where you at, Hurley? Are you somewhere else on Discord? Let's check. I don't see you. Parker's out there having a great time. And definitely have Zach. We definitely have Tyler and Parkhurst. I don't see our 3rd place driver. I don't know if that's Tyler or not down there in the Discord. Hey, John. What is that Tyler's name down there in Discord? Let me know. Looking for Andrew. Where are you, Andrew? We'll go ahead and pause it right there on our race winner. Is this you, Tyler? All right, just making sure. Hold on, let me turn on the headset so everybody can hear you. I wasn't sure. I'm like looking. I said I think it's him, but I'm not sure because
Yeah,
you
it
don't
is.
have your name in there. All right, Tyler. What a good run there. It looked like you had an opportunity on Parker's a couple times. You just knowing he's your teammate, you seem to just stay in line and let you guys take that easy one too.
Yeah,
Definitely good run night.
Mark's a good racer, and first race of the season with being a teammate, I didn't want to push the issue. If it was anybody else, I probably would have tried a bit harder, but 1-2 for the first race, we'll take it.
Well, I remember, and I was talking about it. You see, you just fixed it. I was talking about it during during the broadcast. I remember when I first seen you at Southern Grown, and the struggles that you went through, and the struggles to keep pace, and here you are now contending for wins. I mean, that's got to feel like an accomplishment in itself.
It is. I don't have as much time on here practicing as I'd probably like, and I know there's a lot of guys, out there that put a lot more time into this than I do, but I try to stay out of the way and race hard. And yeah, it's good to see, lots of practice finally starting to pay off and getting top fives.
For sure. I see Andrew finally made it in here. I was looking for him, but he just jumped in. But man, a great run here tonight. Awesome start to the season. That 77 is looking fast. You think you got a good chance at a championship here?
We're gonna go for it. If we can stay clean and stay consistent, that's my biggest thing. If I can stay consistent and not mess up any pit stops and stuff, I think we'll have a really good shot at it.
Well, awesome run. Any friends, family, sponsors you want to give a shout out to?
Thanks to Goose Graphics for the awesome paint scheme tonight. And if you need a paint scheme, go see them. And thanks to everybody that came out to watch.
I just want to let you know John's been watching the whole time with no pants on.
Well, I'm not surprised by that at all.
Well, go enjoy the second place, and I will see you next week.
All right. Thanks, Jim.
Yeah, later. All right, Tyler. Let's bring in Hurley, our third place finisher. I was like, where's Hurley? Where's Andrew? I can't find Andrew.
I'm here.
Man, what a run. I know you stayed out strategy and got that lap led, stayed on those old tires, and actually did pretty well on that restart. I mean, it had to make you feel good to have that set up on everybody.
Yeah, I got a real good understanding for Charlotte and how to save tires there. So I was glad to see that this was the first race of the season.
It's definitely a unique way to start the season because we're all used to Daytona, typical NASCAR car format. With this change up, it's got to be nice for you. And I know I normally see you over at KMM, but man, this is a little different setup. I mean, you guys got some road racing at Mid Ohio and stuff. I mean, what are some of the challenges you see over at this league?
I was telling some of the guys I was kind of relieved to be driving a truck. The next gen cars, you're so on edge the entire time. When you get in the trucks, they feel really solid and stable. So I think driving the next gen car as much as I have here recently has really contributed to success in the truck.
For sure. I mean, that thing was fast. I know a lot of people probably slept on you, but definitely a great finish. Awesome start of the season. Put you definitely right at the top of the list to fight for the championship. You got any friends, family, sponsors you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to Ascension Esports, the team that we race under. It's a newly funded team, newly created team, so I'm just trying to make a name for ourselves. Tyler Robinson and KMM also races on the team, so thankful to everybody that contributes to the success. Thankful to be able to do this, and I appreciate you guys broadcasting and putting this on.
No problem, Andrew. Enjoy the third place, and I will see you next week.
On the podium, baby. Thank you.
All right, later, bud. All right, let's go bring in our race winner. I got a lot to say. Where's he at? Well, you made it back to victory lane. What a way to set back in the new season. Definitely a disappointing finish to the season last season for you. But you set it off. You closed it out with a win, finished with a win, or started with a win. That's got to make you feel good about your championship here this season.
Oh, hell yeah. Here for wins, here for championships. I want to get that championship this year, man. I barely missed it last season. That's what I'm here for.
You're another one. We've seen a lot. I mean, I think you were a little faster than some of the rest out of the gate, but we've seen a lot of learning. And, I think if you had been a little bit better at the beginning of last season, it would have been a whole different story last season. But here you are starting out with a win. I mean, that's got to put your confidence to the roof as probably being able to dominate this series.
Oh, definitely. I mean, last season I was just learning the Xfinity cars, so yeah, and it was a little bit of a learning curve. But I've been racing these trucks almost weekly for about a full year now, so I certainly got my seat time in here, and I'm fully confident.
Well, you definitely sent that Goose Graphics number 23 dominated for the most part here tonight. I mean, I guess you could pretty much call it a dominating performance. I don't know what else to say. I mean, you just look good, and the season's gonna look good for you. I got a feeling.
Yeah, we got a lot of tracks on the schedule this season. We got Michigan, Nashville, Bristol. I'm starting to like Richmond a little bit more, so hopefully it goes well next week for me.
I was talking to Greg. I said he needs to put a dirt track in. No, I'm just kidding.
No, 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 no. Let's not do anything we'll regret.
What do you think about the road courses? There's 2 road courses this season: Montreal and well, Canadian Tire, whatever they call it, and then you got Mid Ohio. Are those question marks on the schedule this season for you?
Oh no, I love road courses and the stock cars. It's the one thing I can whip around a road course, and those are 2 new ones I've never been to, so I'm really excited for the challenge.
Well, awesome performance here today. I know you got some people to thank. Why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Oh yeah, I got shout out my mom for sitting through my races. She's happy you're finally broadcasting again. I got to shout out Goose Graphics, John for making my paint scheme. He had to put the banners on short notice today, so thanks to him. Tyler Woodard, he could have I think passed me at the end there, but he didn't. He let me win. I got him in Talladega last year. He's got me tonight, so we're good. We're even now. And um, Spencer Teal, he's going to be running this series. He couldn't make it tonight though. Got to thank him and all the rest of 1776. Yeah, I think I got everybody here.
Yeah,
One last
go
one last
ahead.
burnout for the fans.
Oh, I got to hit play for that because I paused it to make sure you didn't get off the thing. All right, go ahead. Enjoy that celebration. Great victory here tonight, and man, thanks for putting on a heck of a show for us.
Yeah, thank you for broadcasting, man. I'll always enjoy watching it back after, and my engine's blown.
There you go. Now you don't have to worry about tech.
We're not bringing this one to Richmond, boys.
Later, buddy. Have a good one.
Yeah, thank you. You too.
All right, Parker's with the victory here tonight. Let's go through tonight's results. What an exciting one here. These guys battled it out all night long. All right, tonight's results. We got Parker's with the win. Tyler Woodard in second. Andrew Hurley in third. Robert Rushing with a strong finish in fourth. Kyle Harbin in fifth. Zachary Cleek in sixth. Michael in seventh. John McIntyre, after hitting the wall, barely avoiding John Batista as he hit the wall, finishes eighth. Still a strong finish for him. Greg Wood works his way back up to ninth. Nolan in 10th. Dean in 11th. Slide Job Scott in 12th. Carl Staton finishing in that 13th position. Good run, good recovery for him. Alfred Denny in 14th. Charles Evans, after having a terrible start, brings it home in 15th. Chris Pendle, after getting the wall in that number 16, brings it home in 16th. Angel in 17th. George Jewell in 18th. Kevin Gibney in 19th. Then we got Timothy McDonald in that 20th position. David Mayo in 21st. Josh Anderson in 22nd. Zach Michael in 23rd. Dylan McDonald in that 24th spot. Todd Cleek in 25th after taking a wild ride on lap number 1. Ray in 26th. Daniel 27th. Dr. Robbie Bobby finishes 28th. John 29th. John Batista, after having a great run here tonight, definitely disappointing for him, 29th. Outlaw in 30th. Oh, I gotta scroll it once again, don't I? All right, then Ron Morris in 31st, Pudding 32nd, and Bud rounds out the field in that 33rd position. Guys, what a race here tonight. That's going to be it for the stream. Make sure you check us out. We'll do some dirt racing probably tomorrow. Then Friday we have whatever I end up deciding to do, probably more dirt racing. Saturday we have the season opener for ISSL Super Truck Series at Daytona. Then we have Sunday, we got the day off. Monday, we're back with the podcast at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then we have some super late models for the Road to Pro at 8:45. But